What's up, Trophy Hunter? Welcome to my full platinum walkthrough for the shore. The game has also some missables, but fortunately 90% of these missables can be done already in the first part of the game. I will also do a bit of a commentary on this one. If you're looking for a specific trophy, check out the timestamps. So once the game starts, interact with the bottle right in front of you. In total there are 8 bottles and you need to find all of them. In the next part of the game you have to walk along the south shore and grab another bottle, a note and a pendant. To walk faster you can press the L1 button.
A shred of hope. Oh, what a man needs to keep moving before he loses his sanity and his will. Walking along the shore reminded me of the walks I used to have with my wife.
We armed ourselves and walked along the shore. To our surprise, we came across other ships that had wrecked without any trace of survivors. It was like a graveyard.
They speak of a fisherman who was lost in a stranded sea. He never came back. Now I know where he lies. What misfortunes could have drawn.
So once you picked up this note, make your way to the lighthouse.
In his absence, only pain accompanies me towards my demise. I was forced to leave the lighthouse. There's something wrong in all of us. Only the slumbering God can save us now. What God is he talking about? As we sinked our feet in the sand for the last time.
So from here take a left to the pit and enter the doorway below to get teleported to a tower.
I could hear each of her breaths being shorter and shorter. And by the time I finished my story, pneumonia took her life.
Proceed into the pit. There's something I would like to show you.
What is that voice? Get out of my head.
So now right in front of you you can see a button, ignore it. The next thing we need to do is we need to activate the tower in front of us. So we need to activate 4 buttons. Start with the left one, then press the right one, then the middle one, and the last one is the button at the beginning.
See the world through the eyes of a god, like a dream and a flash of light. Beware the existence of mind, and grasp time in your conscious mind.
So now go back and now you can enter the lighthouse. So in the lighthouse we need to find a total of 7 coins to get a trophy, and also you need to pick up a ritual disc on floor 2. The first coin is already here on the left on the boat. Second one is on the table saw. Now go up to the next floor. Now to your right in the corner on a crate is the next coin. Now look left and check the chair to pick up a key. Now look left on the desk and pick up the ritual disc. And to your left you can find another 2 coins. Now go up to the next floor, you can find the next coin on the middle table. Now keep going up and outside you can find the last coin on a chair.
Those uneducated
So now activate the lighthouse and interact with the node near the painting to unlock another trophy.
beards reek of alcohol and spit comes out when they talk. I'd rather stay another 4 hours at this point and take care of the problem. I swear I saw something towards the horizon, behind the mist. It wasn't a whale or a great white shark. Its many legs stretched 100 feet, submerging its body into the sea. It crawled as if it was infected by 1,000 parasites. From its tentacle mouth, it spit out black, disgusting, and disfigured blob-like figures. The moment they fell into the sea, they swam away faster than a dolphin. As the mist kept rising, I could barely see the creature. That wasn't a good sign. I should start placing those talismans I found at the bottom of the lighthouse around the pathways we made.
So now go all the way down and leave the lighthouse. On your way down you should unlock the trophy in the distance. Now look right, open the cellar, go into it and pick up the chess piece and a disc. So now you can leave the cellar, make your way to the eastern shore. On the eastern shore there are some important items we need. First we can collect another 4 bottles, 2 shark teeths which are necessary later for a trophy, and 1 disc. They're easy to find because they're all along the shore.
As a young boy, I remember my father talking about this island. He described it in a way that would scare the listener. He spoke of black butterflies, corpse candles, and broken compasses.
Day 5. There was a man aboard named Alan who went missing after we shipwrecked. One night, we found him walking alone across the beach. As we approached him, to our surprise, we saw that he had this fixed expression on his face, as if he had seen.
This island feels like it's maintained.
sending this message as a cry for help. May the waves of the sea be kind. Pollen and I are castaways, trying to find where this island is on the map. This doesn't make any sense. The sun is setting in the east, and the fog won't allow us to see through the scope that far. The odds are against us. There's something strange about Apollon. He keeps going on about how I can barely describe what I have witnessed today. The old fool Alex suddenly went insane. He started stuffing his mouth with rocks, and kept doing so. The small whale. I recognize this boat. It was made by an artist to represent our greatest catch. How did it end up here? This was meant to be completed by the end of December.
Despite his fear about the island, he would often come.
It's happening. Every man for himself.
Now from here go all the way up and you should find a meteor, interact with it to get a vision, and this will also unlock a trophy.
He was screaming something about being ready to receive the gift of the Watcher. I've lost track of time. I don't know what the date is anymore, nor the hour.
Now from here go all the way back to the lighthouse to unlock another 2 missables. Now in the lighthouse look left and put the shark teeth back in the jar. Once done, go all the way up and interact with the chess play. So now make your way down and leave the lighthouse. So the next trophy we're gonna unlock is the hidden ritual. Pretty easy, just follow the video.
Your Fhtagn. Man is now dead, and she will never come.
Oh, stop it! It's not my daughter's voice.
So now make your way to the North Shore, there we can find the last 2 bottles. And of course we can also continue the story there. So this is the North Shore. Basically now grab the last 2 bottles and interact with some story items.
This place feels like it was always a part of me. As if it has taken a hold of me and won't let go. Day 30. Elliot is trying to put together the broken parts on a boat we found. If he manages to build it, then we might have a chance of escaping this place. We have to try at least. There's only 3 of us left now in our crew. We can't afford to waste any more time here. As if time exists in this place. I think I'm starting to lose my mind. I can hear my breath after a screeching sound pierces my ears. If you are reading this, then don't look for us.
Looking upon my daughter's toy gave me some sort of happiness. Yet I can't take my mind off the idea she's been taken by one of those creatures.
So interacting with the last bottle here should unlock the trophy Quite the Reader. Now there is basically only one more missable trophy in the game. And from now on the game becomes also very straightforward. Interact with the photos on the ground here and then make your way to the boat to find another important item for the story.
It appears they were murdered. What a horrible way to find solitude.
So, like I said before, from now on the game becomes very straightforward, so I will do a lot less commentary on it.
anything to see your face again.
So now the first enemy in the game will spawn to your left, but this one is easy, just keep running.
Now, through the depths, you will find your destiny.
So now there is a puzzle here, but it's pretty simple. Rotate the pillar blocks until the edgings line up to open a door.
The Shadow and I came to a curious sort of an agreement. My lack of empathy has phased out any trace of fear. How did my monotonous self come closer and closer to the fact that nothing surprises me anymore? Have I lost my humanity?
Not lost, but discovering its true potential. How far will you go, Andrew? How far will you go for her?
I would fall into the darkest pit to save her.
So be it.
In the next part you need to drop down a pit and you will get chased by a monster. I died a few times here because the monster is pretty quick, so I recommend once you drop down, immediately turn around and start running. So to proceed, turn around and pick up the item in front of you. So look left here and interact with the altar, and now make your way straight forward but avoid the enemies here. At the end you will find an artifact. With the artifact you can finally attack the monsters by pressing the R2 button.
Everything in its way. Hurry. Find the artifact. It is in the safe of the Fhtagn. Claim it as your own for now.
So be careful, there is a monster here. He will probably hit you a few times. Run straight forward to the item, pick it up and shoot the monster with the R2 button. So in this section you have to shoot the big glowing eye to your right, and then you need to kill a monster to get teleported to the next section. Next part, straightforward, follow the way and kill a few monsters. So in this section you will get chased by two monsters. Well, at the beginning stay on the left side and sometimes turn around and shoot the monsters to slow them down. At the end of the hallway you should find a door. To open the door, shoot it. So in this room you need to interact with all the statues to get a hand, and then you have to place the hands in the device to your left. So next part is again pretty straightforward. Follow the path to the end and talk with the mask.
step closer to achieving what we came for. Do not let the chasm of the void take you. Your daughter needs you to be strong now. Follow me through the dark. What? What is happening to me?
So from here, keep walking till you reach another shore. So in this area there are two platforms with some devices. What you need to do is you have to push the 3 light rods in to generate a light bore, and then you have to put the light bore in an eye of the statue. When all eyes are placed, create one more light bore and it will crow, and then put the crowing light bore into the floating ring. So in this part of the game we can unlock the last missable trophy called Nowhere to Run. Well, it's pretty easy. Look left and shoot the creature. The creature will kill you and you will get the trophy. So to escape here, do not shoot the creature. Shoot at the sphere to your left, then on the sphere to your right, and then the sphere in the middle one. And now shoot at the symbol. In the next room you need to find the head with the glowing symbol, pick up the head and place it on the body. Now in this room go all the way to the end to find some statues. On top there are some symbols, shoot down all the symbols.
In order to proceed, we will need one of my many forms.
So in this level you need to run away from an enemy again. Well, basically stay on the left side and sometimes turn around to slow down the enemy.
Now, my watcher, you stand before him, the slumbering god. I have sealed him from within. Break him free.
Another pretty straightforward part. Simply go straight forward till you reach another shore.
You are now bound by his causality. All you have to do now is open the gate for the great old one.
How is this going to help me find my daughter?
We have to nudge things first before we bring her back.
What do you mean, bring her back?
Do not get ahead of yourself. Stay focused.
All right. But what did you mean by nudging things?
It's one of these lesser beings has an effect on this world. You and your will are the key to disrupt their influence.
My father used to speak of how we're not in control. That our fate is sealed from the moment we're born. And that is why we were meant to be fishermen in our family.
Now from here go left and pick up a item. Now go right all the way up and place the item. Now you have to solve a little puzzle, but it's basically pretty easy. Just swap the pieces as needed to match each pedestal.
Who is this mortal? How is it possible? He has the eye of the gatekeeper on his hand. That's impossible. The eye, it's impossible. Something greater in the shadows. Something is forcing his hand. You seek an audience with the Great Old One.
I do.
Brought you here, mortal. How did you come by this artifact?
I made a pact with the Dark Shadow.
The Dark Shadow? That treacherous traitor sent you into the void to do his dirty work. What did he promise you? That I will grant you something in return? May I laugh at that would fail. The void is coming. How about I will keep you alive to witness the destruction of the pathetic war? My echo infiltrates the minds of men. You and your kind will face extinction.
Next we have another puzzle, but another easy one. Approach each tower and rotate the small discs, then spin the 3 hovering objects in the middle to release the artifact.
Cycle is broken. There is a key in the middle. Find a way to empower the artifact.
Who would have known that things like him existed?
And yet, your mind remains unhinged.
Next part, another pretty straightforward one. There is basically only one way you can go, and sometimes you get chased by a monster, but just keep running. Now it's time for another puzzle, pretty easy. Stop the small cubes from spinning when the eyes line up to the big cubes. In this area there is a small shortcut. You can basically go through the door without opening it. It's somewhere on the right side, but there are more doors. This is the first one, but this is the wrong one. So it's basically the next one, which is right here. You can go through it on the left side. There is a small gap. If you stuck, jump and crouch at the same time, and you should be good. Next part is a little bit tricky because you will get chased by another enemy. So keep shooting at it to stun it and then keep going. Well, it's basically definitely better to run backwards here. But be careful, later a second one will appear, so be prepared. So this is basically the last room here. Now you need to shoot all the crystals, but be careful, you will also get attacked by some enemies. So in this room you basically need to shoot all the eyes. But be careful, like in the previous room, you will also get attacked by some small enemies.
Now, place the artifact up on my head. So, as the universe itself unfolds before your very eyes, the Watcher, the gatekeeper of worlds and dimensions. So forth, you came this far unto where your memories take form and shape. Careful, don't lose yourself, but in the end, it is all part of this dream. Proceed.
Now you're almost done with the game. All you need to do here is interact with each scene for the story stuff. And at the end, there are 3 pillars to touch, and after that the game is over. And that's it, guys. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for the attention. See you in my next one.
Entity, accept this boy out of your causality.
Accept this offering. Grant us an entry to your realm.
Dad? Mom? I'm lost! There's a monster here!
We finally have our own house. This will be the perfect place to raise a child someday. Our little Ellie is perfect in every way.
That she is. You know, I was thinking of getting out of the fishing business. I can't imagine leaving you for months. Breathe, child. Stay with me. What if something happens? See about a job in town next week.
Daddy, can we take Carol with us?
Come on, Ellie. You know we can't even go on a fishing trip. Okay, here.
Ellie, is that you? Ellie, stay right there, I'm coming.
She is not your daughter, Andrew. She was never real.
What? What do you mean? She was never real.
Since the beginning, I felt that the only way to enjoy this boring reality was to change it. But I was in need of someone. Someone with purpose. You see, all the people I brought to the island had no purpose. No meaning. But you, Andrew. You are my favorite. I made those memories for you. I created a daughter that you never had. I was always there for you.
No. No. It's not possible. Stop lying to me. I did what you asked for. I'm getting her back.
Perhaps there is still a way to make her real if you manage to reach her. Your strong will can influence Azathoth's stream.
What did you do to me?
No.